If you're looking for a stainless steel sports watch below 10K, this is the one you should check out. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Alex, and in this video we're taking a closer look at the neo vintage Vacheron Constantin Overseas from 1996. So the Overseas line is the successor of the legendary 222 that was introduced in the late 70s. And this line was introduced back in 1996 and in production for 8 full years, so they ended production of the first generation of Overseas in 2004. During this period of time, they introduced a couple of different sizes. So we have everything from smaller ladies pieces to mid-size ones, and also the jumbo ones that measure 37 millimeters. The watch featured in this video is the one that's the mid-size version with the quartz movement, because they produced both quartz movements and automatic ones for this specific model. When it comes to the reference numbers, there are a couple to keep track of, and the first one is the 72050, which is the 35 millimeter quartz version, which is the one featured in this video. Then you have the 72040, which is the larger size and also with quartz movement. Then we have the 42040, which is the 37 millimeter and automatic one, and then the 42050, which is the 35 millimeter and automatic one. So just to be clear here, when it comes to the automatic versions, especially the larger one in 37 millimeter, these are not below 10K. So if you're looking at the more affordable option in this case, then it's the 35 or 37 millimeter ones in quartz that are available around the 7 to 9K price tag. There are some different dial variations for this watch. We have a blue, we have a black, we have a gray, we have a white, and also a salmon dial version. I'm not 100% sure that all available options were available in both quartz and automatic. I know, for example, that the white dials have a guilloche dial pattern, on the contrary to the rest of them that has a sunburst effect. We also have these so-called military dials, which have large Arabic numerals both in black and blue. So there are a couple of different options. This one is obviously the black one. It changes appearance a bit in different lighting conditions, which is quite nice. And also we have 2 different versions of the bracelet. So this is the first generation bracelet, which also features this little sliding lock to open and close. So it's like a triple safety folding clasp. So this first generation bracelet is like a 3-step bracelet, so to say, while the later bracelet is more of a ordinary trifold clasp with a hidden clasp and no clamshell on it. So some more information about the watch. As I said, this is a 35 millimeter version. It is fitted on my 16.5 centimeter wrist. I'd say this size is more or less perfect for my wrist. And as you might know, the integrated bracelet watches were a bit bigger than the actual diameter. So this one I'd say is more to a 37 millimeter watch, and then the 37 millimeter piece would wear more like a 39 millimeter round watch. So this is important to keep in mind. It's quite similar to the current generation of the Overseas. However, a couple of changes. The bezel, for example, sits straight on top of the case. So there's no middle part in between as we see now in the current generation of Overseas. I like this case design, I like the bezel. And the bracelet, also in stainless steel, of course, with some polished accents. This bracelet, keep in mind, if you have hairy wrists like I do, this could be a bit of a hair puller. I'd advise, if you have hairy wrists or hairy arms, try it on before, because this is the part that I don't like as much with this bracelet. I think the bracelet design might be a bit outdated. Keep in mind it's from the 90s. But compared to the later versions of the Overseas, have a much nicer bracelet that imitates the Malteser cross as the design of the actual bracelet with the links. So the movement quartz one for this, which is the, well, main aspect why it's priced a bit under 10K, I'd say. The automatic ones, especially the larger ones, trades above 10K. But I think the quartz one is the value proposition. It's a reliable quartz movement. For those that don't really like the tick of the second hand, this is actually a quite easy thing to remove. I've removed second sands on other watches, for example, so don't be too bothered, I'd say, because when you remove the second hand, you get a bit more of that jumbo feel. I'm thinking, you know, the two-handers like the Royal Oak and the Nautilus. But yeah, for the price tag, around 7,000 euros for the quartz one in the mid-size version, so the 72050, and for the 42050, the mid-size with the automatic movement, it's a bit more, around 8-9K. And for the automatic one in the mid-size, the 35mm case, it's a bit more, around 10K. But I'd definitely check out this watch if you're looking for something in steel, the classic 70s sporty integrated bracelet design, and just from a brand that is considered to be amongst the top watchmakers in the world. If you're interested in this piece, let me know. Feel free to reach out. It's currently available through my friends at Stories of Time. They have this exact watch listed on Chrono24, so don't hesitate to contact either me or them directly. I really think this is a good buy for the money. It offers a lot of bang for the buck. I know I use that term a lot, but I truly do believe that this is a nice watch. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know also what you think about this watch, and if you share my opinion that this is a great buy below the 10K euro mark for a stainless steel watch with this integrated bracelet and 70s look of it. All right, so that's all guys, and I'll see you next time.